We're
back.
Heyo.
So, okay, we are back, and you guys just managed to kill off a bunch of kobolds, scare off the rest of them, and yeah, no one died.
Yay.
Success.
I could have
Orin,
sworn we're gonna reach an angel.
yeah, Orin, you only get about 4 hours of sleep, but the rest of your watch is uneventful.
Sweet. I don't touch Amareth until she's like, I know how long it takes
That
her
sounds
normally.
really creepy.
I'm talking about I don't touch you to wake you up until, there's enough time.
Oh, okay.
I hope you let me sleep too. I gotta recoup spells.
What
too.
else?
Actually, Orin, as an elf, Amareth is actually awake, but she's got to rest for a full 8 hours. So she's
I'm like
just
a
kind
shark, kinda.
of.
I open to
Yeah. You're like a shark who meditates for a bit. So she's just kind of sitting up by the fire, eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't disturb her and
So that means
everyone
you
else
can't
that's
be
had
creepy.
the 4 hours. I
I'm
wouldn't do
sorry?
that anyway.
He sneaks up still.
The god I worship values valor. Oh god, tongue-tied on it. And honor. I'm not allowed to do that kind of shit. unless
And
I'm
so he
against my-
counts
No,
a few.
we know.
Okay,
But yeah.
so Amareth, you've got spells back. Everyone wakes
yeah.
up. You using the same ones?
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the same ones because I'm lazy.
Okay.
you know?
I get my spells back too, right?
Yes, you get your spells back too. Cool. So yeah, Arthur and Matt wake up, start prepping the wagons. Arthur's like, let's get out of here.
I say, good suggestion, friend. Let's make haste.
Cool.
And as we're going, I'm going to whisper to the party. Even though we may have killed the apparent leader, we should still be on extreme lookout.
Agreed.
True story, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
Did he actually say, yeah, whatever? I actually want to know this.
Yes, that's what I say.
Okay, I backhand you across the head and I say, be more serious.
Whoa.
I am serious.
Roll the hit. You don't get to just backhand.
We don't
someone.
even. Okay.
Roll for backhand.
Roll
+4.
+4.
17. Yes,
You backhand him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What? Why are you?
It's not a serious backhand. It's like a mini gift slap.
Why?
It's like that. Oh, no, do it in front of my webcam.
There's no need for that.
Alright, come on, positive attitude.
I mean, yeah.
Let's
Let's get going.
You
but-
just backhanded someone. You're like positive attitude.
You're an asshole, but stay positive.
Okay.
By the
Cool,
way,
so
still
marching
Amaranth has the
order?
rod now?
I'm sorry.
So Amaranth still has the rod, right?
Yeah, I got
Yes.
the rod.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just want to make sure he's
For
got
I
some
wear the rod
reason-
in this party.
I'm walking with Amareth.
I'm actually going to be like in the middle this time,
Okay.
so I can go in between the caravans as needed.
Mm-hmm.
How did I get in the front all this time?
Well, someone's got to watch the front,
Yeah.
and everyone else
Well,
has been at the back.
he's not that perceptive. Do you really want him?
Yeah.
up there?
Apparently not.
He has a point. I'm going to be at the front as well.
He's really loud and can't perceive anything and just.
Can't believe he
Yeah.
blamed me for the watch that Caven blew.
No, I'm just saying, did anyone actually hear anything? I
He
got
didn't-
told that you heard
He didn't
something.
blame you. He totally blamed me.
No, I asked if
Or
someone
not.
heard
Not. Okay. Sorry. Not blame. But you're like, hey, wake someone up.
it. Wake me up
Wake
next
me
time
up
you
next
hear
time.
anything.
So.
Nice. Cool. So you guys.
Caven's a
you
little
guys
grumpy
go
today
along.
from last night.
I would imagine he would be.
Yeah. He's pretty moody.
Okay. He's pulling a durian.
I
So-
actually no,
sorry.
No,
Sorry.
Travis is right.
Caven.
I legitimately put Moody as one of my character traits.
Yeah.
We can tell. He's like bipolar.
If someone is being emo, it's called doing a durian.
Oh.
So you guys continue on during the day. At around little past midday, after you've stopped for lunch and started back up again, you pass another wagon with with some people on it, whose races I will roll now. Do you
Oh,
guys do
man.
anything?
Yeah, I go up. I do the standard. I go up to him and say, "Oh, friend or foe?" What that kind of crap.
You
I'll keep my
Okay.
hand on my
I
sword.
assume
just in
you
case.
I assume you don't ask them friend or foe.
No.
Okay.
I'm just doing the general thing. I've done it twice already.
Yep,
It's what
you
we-
see,
yeah.
you see a group of 5 humans, 3 with, armor and swords, 2 with bows, guarding a caravan of 3 wagons. Smaller wagons, though, not as big as Arthur's. 1 driver on each.
I don't really interact with them much, but I do tell
Okay.
them about what happened last night, and they should be wary of kobolds in the area.
Yes.
Okay.
I roll appraise real quick, and I appraise poorly.
You praise that you can't praise.
It's everything's boxed up. You have no idea what they're carrying.
Oh.
Cool. So they thank you for the advice and wish you safe travels. And
And then
Move
a
along
wild
the way.
puppy appears.
a wild Growlithe appears.
That's my level.
I always wondered if you appraised poorly, like, do you just get? I thought it would be like you appraised it for like 1,000,000 gold, and you just think it's 1,000,000, but it's not.
Yeah, but he rolled a 1, so I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna give him a range. Okay, cool. So you guys continue on, and yeah, those are really the only people you run into during the day. So cool. You set up camp for one more night, and I assume you all just take normal watches. Anyone do anything while you're setting up camp and setting up stuff and so on and so forth?
Yeah, I literally have my sword and my shield next to me.
Okay.
Like literally,
I always assume your stuff is next to you as you sleep.
Oh no, I mean this is a lot more like I like literally cuddling my sword and shield. Well, my sword is in its sheath.
Okay.
Cuddling.
I'm glad
Cuddling
you said
sword.
I'm glad you said the last part because I was going to roll for a vasectomy.
Damn it.
Okay.
And
The sword is in its sheath though, so
Travis,
the boys
I
are
need to
okay.
do something.
sure.
Why don't you message the rest of us something?
I'm okay. Okay. Cool. You can elaborate on that as we go on. Cool. So does anyone do anything?
No.
Um,
No one else we
I
passed
just-
by.
Nope. It's pretty quiet on the roads. Just those 3 wagons with the 8 people.
yeah, so I assume we just do the standard stuff where you go to sleep and set the watch.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. So you guys go to sleep, set watch, Orin, Durian, Caben, Amareth. Excellent. Alright. So the sun sets pretty early at this point, so by the time you guys are setting up camp, it's already pretty dark. And Orin, about 2 hours into your watch, you hear what sounds like yelling
Oh,
off in the
God.
distance.
Yeah, okay. I immediately like put my shield up and grab my sword. Make sure I actually got all my equipment on me.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
I immediately wake everyone up and I say, "Yo, there's yelling."
Okay.
Yo, yo, yo. Okay.
Hey, you guys.
Where?
You
And I turn the armor from like put your equipment on.
Obviously, going to do that.
Okay.
She is well equipped.
cool.
Yes.
I,
Well,
I asked Taven if he got hit by a rock.
You
Cover.
guys, do you wake up Matt and or Arthur?
Wake up
I
Matt,
wake
not
up Matt,
Arthur.
and then I give him like I tell him what could possibly be going on, and I
He immediately
Arthur
shakes awake Arthur. Oh, I assume
Yeah.
maybe you didn't wake up Arthur.
and then I was gonna wake up Alpha, and I tell go into your caravan.
How
He's
far?
on it.
How far away? Like, are we hearing these? Like,
A
not that like
fair
you can give us an exact distance,
Actually, you can make a tracking roll, a survival check.
but oh god.
Ooh,
You can
wait,
you
I'm
can
sorry,
do
go
that
ahead.
as well, Orin.
Yeah, because I put points in that crap for this
Yep.
exact reason.
A tracking roll? Is that what it is?
Yeah, a survival.
Survival
check.
roll.
Survival
check.
check.
Okay.
D20.
And this is the 2 of you.
Holy crap!
Okay. You can.
Wow.
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 Nicely done.
Oh.
You can tell that it's a fair ways off. You can actually
So that was-
both tell. It's a fair ways off. Caben, you think that it is exactly half a mile south by southeast, and that there's a slight headwind coming from the north.
I asked.
And
I
And
asked in
and the wood
Elvish what
smells slightly of lilac.
I asked in Elvish what he hears.
Well, it sounds like they're about a half mile southeast.
And how do you answer him in Elvish or Common?
Oh,
Because you notice he's talking Elvish.
right.
Mm.
I guess out of habit, I would just respond in Elvish.
Oh, sh-
Fair enough.
But then
Okay, I looked at the.
but then I
tweet,
also
said,
be like, oh. Then I also turned to Orin and Matt, like they're about at. Then I repeat it again.
Yeah. And I look at him. I'm like, okay, guys, this is seriously not the time to be talking in different languages here. Let's not have any of this orc shit happening.
I'm sorry, it was out of habit. That's what
okay,
that's what I
fine.
said.
I'm not scolding you. I'm just telling you it's
I
there's a time
addressed
for it.
Orin in Elvish, and I say, "This is my language. I don't understand why you would be insulting me like this."
Orin,
look at
you hear him
Connolly, I say,
speak a
there's
bunch
a
of
time
gibberish.
and place for everything. As I was about to finish my previous sentence before, and I say, and this is not it.
Okay,
I'm
why
going
don't
to
you-
stop you all.
Okay.
And I'm going to say we need to worry about the situation.
What do you
Yeah,
wanna
that's what I
do?
was about to
There's,
say.
Going to
there's
do.
no
That's what
situation,
happened.
guys. It's
There could
probably
be a
another
situation.
caravan getting raided.
Well, should we go help them?
Yes, we're
No,
about
I'm not
to.
trooping off
No.
into the woods in the middle of the night.
I don't care what you say. I'm still.
We just
going.
need to be aware of what's going on around our caravan right now.
Yeah, that's why
I
we have
agree,
Matt.
says Arthur.
He calls out from inside.
What
the
Arthur
caravan.
said.
By the way, at this time, I don't have my sword drawn, and I've got my lantern out. I light my lantern, and I start. He said, Caben said the direction, right?
South by south.
You could hear which direction it was coming from. Your
I
roll
head in
was
that
good enough.
direction, and I say to Matt, "Watch Arthur. We're gonna go investigate it."
Whoa,
Arthur's like, whoa,
Whoa,
hey,
whoa,
No,
let's-
no, I'm
where are
staying
you
right
going?
here.
we need
Orin.
to discuss this.
Orin, I'm paying you guys to protect me.
Don't worry, Arthur. We're not going
And
anywhere.
he says, quiet for a second. Okay, I can hear it too. We don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah,
Yes,
agreed.
that's why
Arthur's
it's better
right,
to
Orin.
engage it away from the caravan and not risk the caravans.
But if we leave,
Orin,
this
we're
leaves the
not going
caravan
anywhere.
defenseless.
Arn's strength isn't really intelligence, so what I suggest is we stay near the caravan. And we
Oh,
don't
God.
leave it, because Arthur can't defend himself, and Matt can't defend both.
Oren's massively sighing right now, and he just walks in the direction with his lantern out. He at least wants to. He's not going to go like fully
You
engage
can
it,
walk
but
half a
he
mile.
wants to at least. How far is a half a mile in like terms of hours?
Oh, not long at all.
It's like a 30-minute walk.
Yeah, I go for a 30-minute. Oh, I guess I turn
I
it into
don't
like,
think it's a 30-minute
That's not
walk.
30 minutes a walk.
That's like a 15-minute walk.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
10
30-minute round trip, maybe.
10, 15.
Owen double times it to half in the time. He's not going to like go immediately
Wait,
fighting.
as soon as
He's
you
clanking
start
into
going,
the
He's
woods.
clanking his leg.
Orin, come,
Yeah.
stop, come back.
Just,
No, I keep going.
Okay. I load a crossbow
I'm like,
bolt.
I say I won't fight it, but I at least want to know what we're up against out here.
It's not your choice if you fight it or not, but whatever. Anyways, I'm going to tell Arthur that he should move his caravan by Matt's caravan, or, set up, so that they're at
Yeah,
least
they're
each other.
side by side.
I turned
Okay.
to the rest of the party and said, should someone go with him if he's gonna go?
No.
All right.
He can take care of
No.
himself, apparently, and we're just incompetent lazy heads who don't alert the party.
Oren doesn't like the fact he doesn't know the unknown and prefers to know what it is.
No,
You can't defend yourself while your character's not there. They can talk
I
shit
know.
about you if they want.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not talking shit.
I load my
Yes, we are.
crossbow bolt and I say,
Well,
Matt, let's
Caven's not.
Matt, let's post up on the wagon bench and keep an eye out. That way we're not noticeable necessarily.
Matt nods and immediately loads his crossbow.
I'm also going to have my bow ready.
I also say, since we have some,
By the way,
Night
Arthur
visionist?
didn't crawl in his cubby hole.
I know.
he did.
He did
Yes.
not.
He
Of
did
course.
not. Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
No, he didn't. He's still out and about.
I propose, should we put the fire out so we're less noticeable?
sure.
That's a
However,
good
my
idea.
friend, we don't have dark vision. We can only see in low light. So if we put out our only light source, how are we going to see?
Let us roll to see what cloud cover looks like. Cloud cover is not bad. There's a bit of moonlight. You'd be able to see a bit, but not super far. And you're
How far?
kind of
If we hear the sound get
40 feet, I would say.
half a mile away, they're gonna smell our smoke anyway. It's not gonna be that. Well, you know what? No, I take that back. Durian wouldn't know that.
Would I know that?
You would have no idea.
Well, we don't even know what it is. We don't
You
know.
don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
You have no idea whether or
They
not
could just be
did
having a
track.
party out there for all we know.
They could absolutely be having a party, and you guys are missing it. Orin's going right to all the ladies.
Durian reconsiders.
Orin, you are yogging through the woods, making quite a clanking noise.
Oh, I've got a flashlight basically pointed right at them.
Yeah,
Like,
you've
man,
got your bullseye
So
lantern.
they can see and hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I see them at all? Or see anything?
You're jogging for like 15 minutes.
You just left the
Oh.
party. Why did
So
you do that?
You said it was a 15-minute walk. I said I was going double time, so I was going 7 hours.
No, you'll make it there in 10 unless you're actually running.
This is how
that's
horror
what I mean.
movies
I'm running.
start, by the
Yep.
way.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
so no, Orin, you literally can't run that far in your armor.
Shit.
I'm sorry. You,
Okay, I
it's
go- I
gonna
go as
take
fast
you
as
10 minutes. It will take you 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you do anything else at the camp during the meantime?
I think I
Just
nod.
staring
I start
out.
to like get sleepy.
You start to get sleepy.
Don't get
Okay.
sleepy, friend.
Oh,
So
I'm not sleepy.
Durian gets a little sleepy. Arthur's pacing around nervously, looking about the dark woods. Everyone else is kind of on their guard.
What, they can't see the flashlight in the woods?
What
You're in the
they?
woods.
You don't even know. You're like,
Yeah.
the woods are thick enough that yeah, they can't see you after you go a certain distance.
Yeah, it
There's
dimmed
like
out.
trees.
Alright, I get it. That's
Okay.
like-
Guys, I can't believe Orin ran off.
Cool.
I
So,
really can't.
Orin,
Like, I know he wants to go save them, and if I
We don't know
knew,
if those people need saving. It could be wolves howling. It could be a bar fight.
I'm saying I would.
The
I
woods.
personally, I would love to go investigate as well, but we're being paid to hear.
I don't think that was a good idea.
I don't
wasn't.
think there's a lot of gold to go running off in the woods right now.
Oh, God. Video bitch.
We got this.
Orin,
is,
you didn't hear anything. Be quiet while
I
they're
don't-
talking.
I know.
there's
I
been some things of him running into things head first beforehand, but this is we need to address this when he gets
This
back.
is ridiculous. And do you think Amreth has he approached you about prayers? Is he working on becoming a paladin? Perhaps entering the order? Because you know what, he's got a major stick up his butt for the past couple days.
He hasn't approached me about any of this. I don't think he's quite religious, at least not in terms of how I am.
Hmm.
And I know for certain that Corlan the Rethian is not very pleased with what he's doing.
Has he? Would he have mentioned anything about the god he worships?
Yeah, I told you what it was.
but that was
But
like-
did your
Oh,
character?
just-
Did your character? Okay.
Okay, I'm assuming like in small talk somewhere in the
Yeah.
few weeks we've been.
He
around.
mentioned that he was raised to follow the path of Heronius, but he
Yeah.
doesn't. It was not something he believed in as strongly as the rest of his family. Heronius is the god of actually.
Valor and justice and
Da,
stuff.
da, da, they don't. Did you
We-
explain that?
Yeah, I said
Okay,
valor and
you
justice
explained
before.
Cool.
I
So
didn't say everything about it.
Orin, perception check.
Yeah,
Religious or
Let's see if I
not,
can
we have to
find
talk to him about this when we're on a job.
14.
14. You can tell that you're approaching the area.
Alright, so I
Guys,
saw it
continue
down
to
and
talk.
I have my flashlight, do it basically with my lantern flashlight, whatever you want to call it. I'm like searching the area and trying to see what it is.
Are they
You
still
can-
screaming?
I mean, you can hear yelling and what sounds like the sound of combat.
I'm gonna be like,
It's
oh
just the
my
dubstep.
God. Alright, so,
So
I walk
from
in.
this point on, I need to know exactly what you do and how you're doing it.
Alright, so I approach this way where you'd like not full on head going in, but I want to like. Basically, the idea is that I'm trying to do it to a point where I'm not going to put myself at necessary danger, but at least get a glimpse of what's actually going on. Rather than
Do
sounds.
you put out your lantern?
Or do I
because
notice
it's-
light source coming over that side?
Perception check. Just hit the up arrow and enter.
Yeah, 13.
13. You can see a dim light in the area where you hear yelling and sounds of combat from.
Yeah, I put my lantern out as soon as I see that.
Okay. How do you
Can I get-
approach the area? Because you can't
Behind
see shit now.
trees.
Yeah. All right,
Okay,
so
very
you're
carefully
going
and slowly.
slow from tree to tree. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So you
Don't think you actually do. You got to be there.
roll. Yeah, no, it's party XP. They
Really?
don't have to be there.
I-
Cool.
wouldn't
So
they have to be-
roll a stealth check. Actually, roll 3 stealth checks in a row, please.
Oh,
shit,
whoa.
that's myself.
I mean,
I
you're
know it's-
approaching, so the DC. You actually
How
want higher
loud?
rolls on the later ones.
Alright, stealth is a -3. That's not bad, actually.
Considering you're in a bunch of clanky armor, yeah.
15,
15,
9, and 12.
9, and 12. Actually, good enough. Go to the very bottom left of the page.
Bottom
It should
left.
be. You shouldn't be able to see it yet, but go to that area, and
I
I
am.
will reveal to you what you see.
Oh, what?
Just Arin. He's going to the bottom left.
No,
of the
you
page.
can all see it, but I
Oh,
mean,
holy. Oh.
you can't
It's
see
Oh, there
it.
it is.
He's entering a battle between two things that would kill us anyway.
Yeah, Orin, you managed to sneak up, and you see a bunch of
Oh my
goblins
gosh.
and kobolds fighting each other. Immediate reaction.
I fucking hide out of sight.
You hide and watch?
I hide like so I won't be noticed, and then I take a quick glance. I notice anything of great significance.
Arin pees his
Um,
pants.
You see dead bodies on the ground, blood leaking out. You see
Oh, there's a
campfire. You see goblins, kobolds. You see at least one warg. You hear more noises that you see some goblin archers on a hill, and you can hear more noises behind them. Looks like a pretty frantic battle, like they've been going at it for a while. And I don't think you'd notice anything else offhand.
Well done.
And that's
drawing.
literally all you can see with the fire, even though you can hear more stuff.
So Orin takes a deep sigh. I'm like, God, I wish those three were stubborn assholes. And
Okay.
immediately heads back.
Okay. 2 stealth checks.
14, the 3.
All right. Well, the 3 is actually high enough because they're fighting each other, and that's high enough. You make it away. I assume you get a long enough distance away and light back up your lantern, because you can't.
Yeah,
you literally
and then-
can't see shit.
Yeah,
At
I
this point.
get safe distance, light my lantern, and I immediately start freaking running back to the guys.
Running back.
As fast
Okay.
as my speed can let me.
Okay. Roll a survival check. We'll see if you get lost.
Roll d20 plus 4. 19.
You do not get lost. You eventually make it back to the group, and I'll put your token back up there in a sec.
I'm immediately going to walk towards them.
Whoa.
Okay.
We gotta role play. We hear you coming.
Yeah.
from the
Yeah,
woods.
you
We
guys
see
hear
your
him
light.
I'm
coming.
shining a flashlight in your
You
faces.
you see the lantern coming. You hear the clank of metal. So he's
Oh, he's
someone
back.
is approaching that is not being stealthy.
He's back,
I
he
point
survived.
my crossbow out towards the woods.
Yeah,
Our tin
you don't
can
know
is
that
back.
it's Orin.
I know, and I say, "Halt! Identify yourself."
I say, because mind you, I got a flashlight on you, so I know exactly what you guys are doing.
Well,
And
You
we have a
couldn't see us
campfire on.
glare.
I have a
I know
lantern
we
pointing
put
right at
out
you
the
guys.
campfire.
Orin, you hear
think
Durian
we
say
kept
what
it
he
on.
said. You can't quite see.
I say, we have trouble. Get your asses over here.
What do you mean
probably a good
we have
idea.
trouble?
Come. Oh, it's you,
What-
Warren. Come over here. What do you?
What did you see? What was there?
Goblins fighting kobolds, and let's just say, if they flee, they're gonna flee in our direction.
What?
We need to do something about it.
So what
Why
you're
do
saying
you-
is we should leave.
Were they
I'm
fighting
saying
innocent
that-
children?
They were fighting
I'm
each
saying
other?
That if you remember the bloody letter, I say it's probably a good idea that we may have accidentally stumbled across something.
So the children were in danger.
What?
Yes,
What?
children were in
Human
danger.
children. They were in danger?
Yes.
Children?
There was
Children.
there were
I-
human
I-
children.
I know where he's going with this, and Oren Roll doesn't really liking the idea.
Because last time I
says
checked, I
yes.
could care less if the kobolds and the goblins were
Yes,
eliminating
they
each
were-
other on this
There were
earth.
human, innocent bystanders fighting over human slaves.
At the battle?
Roll a sense motive check,
Thank you.
everyone.
Yeah.
I like following Durin's idea on this one. so
Roll
I
a
can't
bluff
be that
check.
wrong.
Roll a bluff check, Oren.
Yeah, that's like what, D20 plus charisma?
What's a sense
It's
motive
whatever
check?
your bluff check is. Look on your.
Sense motive is on your skills list.
Plus 1.
Yeah, it's on your list.
D20
And
plus
it's,
whatever.
and it's orange
Yeah,
bluff.
I'm not
Oh,
bluffing.
I have a -1.
Yeah, Durian, you immediately know he's lying.
Yeah, and I'm
Gaben,
not
you immediately know he's lying.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
Amareth was at 11 your check.
Yeah, 11. Yeah.
You know he's lying.
So
Yeah, you can tell when he's
Matt,
being
Matt
really
and
sarcastic.
Arthur are both looking at you like you're
like-
fucking lying.
There were children
Yes.
in the middle of the woods with
Orange.
goblins and kobolds.
Yes, I know I'm lying. I was being sarcastic. Thank you for picking it up.
Sarcastic in a time
What?
like this.
Why are you being
would lie to
sarcastic
us?
about children?
Because you guys fail to realize that if we don't do something about this and they stumble across us, it
We
could
should
end
just
bad.
leave then. Why would we go fight them? We can leave. Get out of this area now.
Even if we leave, what happens if we still stumble across them? At least we know where they
I
are.
think-
Well,
right
then
now.
we stumble across them when we stumble across them. We don't need to get in the middle of their fight.
We either should, I mean, leaving is good, I think, but
Caven.
we should not go there.
No, I agree. And Caven, tell me, you seem to know much of tracking. If we can we go quietly with wagons through the woods? I think we're probably better off just staying right here,
Were they? How close to the
Here?
road are we?
right where we are.
Are we on the road? Or are we like?
you're like just off the road. Like
More chance for
you
them
got
to
off
catch
the
our
road in a little bit of kind of a sheltered tree area.
Okay.
You're like next to the road. Oren had to cross the road and go into the woods on
Okay.
the other side.
Oren, were they like just fighting out in the open, or were they like attacking the kobolds' living place or something?
You know what? I could only get so far, but it looked like there were goblin archers on the back of something, or near something, probably defending it. It seems like the kobolds were going near it, and if you remember the letter that we have translated, I'd say it's a pretty good possibility we may have stumbled across something in that letter.
The goblin letter?
Yeah, you know how they were talking about hills and stuff, and caves all across this region?
Well, they're talking about moving
Pretty-
southways.
Yeah,
We're
I'd say we
going-
probably stumbled across that.
I don't
But
think
we're
that's
not
anywhere
quite
near
south.
us.
We are
We're
quite
heading
south
north.
still.
We're
On
more
this map.
northeast.
They're going the other direction.
Well, we're,
Yeah, but we're still
we're pretty
I
south from
pointed
the
out that-
continent.
On the
Yes.
continent, yes, but we don't know if they mean south directly on the coast or somewhere
They
south on
do
the
mention
continent.
in the coast on the
Yeah,
letter.
they do say along the coast.
south along the coast. It's probably a good idea that we're probably near it.
I
Well,
don't.
Either
We're
way,
not-
I mean, I do not think it's a good idea to go over there and stir them up. They're already stirred
I
up.
think
Let
we
them
should
fight
move
each other out.
on.
Well,
I think we should leave now.
if I say like if we are to do it, now is the best time when they can't focus on us solely. At the moment, it would be a three-way fight, in which case we'll have the advantage on both of them.
Arthur,
Well,
We
how
should
do we
not
not know
go
there's
attack
backup?
them. We should not go
Arthur,
attack them.
Matt, could you get the wagons moving in the middle of the night?
Yeah, how fast would we move at night?
We can. Would we be safer moving though, or staying?
I think I defer to the good judgment of the party. I think staying put and staying quiet is the best move. But
In my opinion,
They're
staying
already
still
causing-
is the best option, but engaging them and taking them out completely so that they can't come near the caravan is probably the safest of all options.
But see,
That is
you
not
only saw so
safe.
much. That's not
They're
safe.
not safe for
Exactly.
us, but it's safest for the caravan.
No.
We don't know how many more there are. How many did you see? Are there backups coming? We don't know.
We
I
should
tell them the exact numbers I saw, including the warg.
either move now or stay
Okay,
for the
You
night.
tell them that.
Because if they're tied up with what they're doing, we can move and they're probably still going to be tied up. Or we should just bunker down right now and stay the rest of the night.
I am for moving right now. I think we should get going now, and we
How
can
far
run
are we
some
till
daylight.
the town?
You ask Arthur that, and he says we could get there in maybe 6 hours.
Slow traveling.
It would be a slow trip.
If we do travel tonight, I mean, do you guys want to go all the way to town, or should you just like travel 2 or 3
Well,
hours
if-
then camp again?
If we travel the entire night. There is
Yes,
no
we
ifs,
might as well.
maybes.
All right.
I
Well-
am for traveling to the town now. I would rather leave.
Sounds like there's two options: stay put right here for the night and stay alert, or get moving towards the town. I think
If you're
either of those options is fine, and I defer to the good judgment of the party. But I think we can defend either of those. So let's put a vote.
Well, my personal vote is that we could easily, with this advantage, wipe them all out. But if you guys are not going to be,
That wasn't one of the options.
Okay, Orin
I agree
abstains
with that.
from voting. Everyone
no,
else.
Oren abstains to the fact that if we're going to pick out of those two options, because you're not going to consider any others.
Orin,
go.
we've heard your decision. But it looks like we're either gonna stay here or move. What do you want to do between those two?
Stay here as in not fight. Like, just
Yeah,
Stay here on
hunker
watch.
down or start moving towards the town.
We move towards the town if you guys aren't willing to fight. There's no if buts or maybes.
Okay, let's move
We
towards the
get
town.
away.
Matt, Arthur,
we're moving on.
let's get packed up. We're gonna try to avoid this.
Oh, all right. That if you guys think that's the best thing, we'll do it. Matt,
That's what we're doing.
Let's get the wagons loaded.
I tell the
uh,
party to focus their attention towards the direction I came from.
I think we should have someone in the front, the back, and on both sides.
So
of
how
the
are you
caravan.
guys? Yeah, you guys can kind of just barely see the road. Like there's enough light, and the trees are cleared along the road that you
Well,
can
I
kind
can
of.
use my level 0 spell of light, and I can use it on the front wagon to cast a 20-foot.
I do one
Radius
better.
of
I
light.
give my lantern to freaking Arthur.
Okay,
Tell him to
cool.
light the way.
That's what I was looking for. Light
There you
lasts
go.
20 minutes at your level, so.
Because
It
the
is.
oil and it will last for almost another 3 hours. If something's going to happen, it'll probably be within those
Yeah,
hours.
it's been about an hour since you lit it up, so
Yeah,
you.
so
I
there's
also
not
have a torch as well.
Yeah.
If I can.
You've got 5 more hours of light on that pint of oil.
Yeah.
And you have another flask on you of oil. So you have enough oil
I tell
to
Caben,
make it.
I
That said,
think
I
they
do
would
take
say-
the torch.
you're the best tracker and the quietest among us. I think you should drop back behind the wagon a ways so it's not clouding your ears, and listen for anyone following us, and just, not too far back, but maybe 100 yards or something, 50 yards.
Or should I go up front?
Well, I think they're more likely to be. I mean, what's the direction of the road, Travis, with respect to where the sound
Yeah.
was?
So you
This way.
guys had camped just off the road to the north. The fight that Orin saw was to the southeast. So you would be walking, slightly northeast. So you would be at
Like that?
for a bit you'd be getting closer to the fight, but then you'd be getting farther away.
Okay.
Okay.
So I say no. I think behind, because they'll soon be behind us, and that's where our biggest threat is.
Okay.
Oren maintains the position of staying in the caravan in the position where he's always closest towards the incident.
Okay. I'll
So
drop back.
He'll shift
Alright.
the situation.
I'll drop back 100 feet or so.
And I
Okay.
have a torch out.
I do not. I wouldn't need a torch to know where the caravan is, right? The light
Oh,
hover.
no, I mean,
No, you
I
could
have
you
one.
could see and hear the caravan.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And the cloud cover's still not too bad, right? I can still see a little bit.
Yeah, you can see maybe 30 feet around you. So you can see the caravan and people and
I can see. Well, I can see their light that they have.
yeah, you can see their light.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys load up the caravans and let me get everything situated here. Arthur loads up, Matt loads up, position yourselves as you will, and you are off. So you can hear the yelling a little bit, and as like I said, for part of the ways that you guys are going along, you will get a little closer. Everyone, give me perception checks.
Yay. This is where I crit the damn thing.
It could just be we perceive something.
24.
6.
The ranger
Yep.
can see stuff. this
9.
time.
Oh god.
Okay. Caben, you can hear the sounds of fighting off in the distance. Yeah, you can hear the sounds of fighting off in the distance.
All right.
I might have said C. I don't remember. But yeah, you don't notice anything else until you come across what looks to be a dead kobold body on the side of the road.
I do.
Caben, you're the only one whose elf eyes notice this.
Which
My
side
elf-
of the road?
My elf eyes.
Left hand.
South side. South side.
Torch doesn't see it.
No, you didn't catch it. Looked like a rock.
Do I just kind of like I'll stop and like study the area around it more closely. Do I see any other bodies or anything?
No other bodies. You see a trail of blood on the ground.
Where does that go?
It leads up to the kobold that's collapsed.
Oh, so it's
It
like
goes back. Yeah, it goes back south.
oh, okay. And it's dead
It's
for sure.
obviously his trail of blood. What?
He's dead. I'll loot him. I guess if he has anything.
You put your fingers on his neck to check if he's dead, and he still has a pulse. He is unconscious.
Kill little fire.
I'll just kill him.
Okay, you'll just. Okay, you killed him.
So do we need, because like I'm keeping my direction in that line. Do I notice him kill like pull out his sword or something?
He is behind you guys.
I'm like
So
100
you guys
feet back.
You guys passed by the body, didn't notice it. He saw it and just slits its throat quick.
I thought I was looking in the direction that he would be looking.
You didn't see it though.
You just
I
missed
know,
it.
but
It's
I
dark.
didn't see.
You did not see him do this.
Okay.
You
That's
saw nothing.
You saw
So
nothing.
It's okay.
No, I can
We
forget.
shared the XP, guys. It's okay. So.
Yep. Cool.
Then
you don't
anything
find anything of
interesting?
value.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, then I'll.
You do notice that he doesn't have any weapons on him by the time you kill him.
Interesting. All right. So I find it interesting, but I don't think it's too much because I'm pretty sure it seems like the battle's moved on, or he got away and just died out here. So
Yeah.
I will be extra careful when I'm looking around, but I'm still behind.
Okay. Cool. And you guys continue on and don't encounter anything. It is a long and not very fun trek. Orin, you're especially tired because you only got 4 hours of sleep last night.
Suck it up.
But after about 6.5 hours of walking, you make it to High Cliff.
Nice.
Sun is just starting to peek over the horizon.
Mhm.
Because Orin was the first shift and was pretty early in his shift.
Well,
Cool. So you guys, you're at High
Let's get a
Cliff.
tavern.
so I take my lantern back, by the way, once it's safe, as it is mine.
Okay. Yep.
And I say that we should find an inn, and Arthur, I take it you're going to start selling stuff tomorrow?
You know, tomorrow, yeah, not today. I need some
Yeah.
sleep.
You did
Okay,
get
so we
back
should-
there, Arthur, Matt. Thank you.
I'm just
Oh.
glad we avoided the whole situation.
Once we get to the city and we talk about, I'll tell them that I found a kobold on the side of the road.
Did it have anything on him?
Nothing of
I
interest.
actually asked that.
Nothing of interest.
How well was it armed? Was it like an archer, a scout? Like, I'm asking proper questions. Like, is
It
it
had
was
a
it soldier, was it
+2
scout?
great sword.
Here is that great sword.
I'm trying to define what kind of class.
Yeah,
it would
I'll
be,
say
like a
no.
scout.
No, I think it was bleeding out, and it looked like someone had already. It looked like it was either escaped the battle or the battle already got to it, and they looted him and moved on.
Well, we should rest. I am. Actually,
I
what's
concur.
it's like really early in the morning still, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's like the sun is just popping up as you guys
Okay,
pull
so-
in. It's starting to come up a little more as the wagons get put away and so on and so forth. But
Yeah, so
yeah.
too early to like interact with like important people like town guard or the captain or the guard or something.
There are always guards on duty, and like the rest of the towns and cities you've been through, there is a military presence as well as the normal town guard.
Yeah, but would it be like I'm saying? I'm asking,
There
would it
are
be possible
people
to
awake
speak
and
to a leader?
about.
Alright, so I say I'll meet you guys in the inn soon. I'm going to go talk to a guard.
Amaranth's just gonna go and go to sleep.
Yep. Durian's sleepwalking already.
I'll go with Aaron to the guard. Talk to him about. I'm assuming he's gonna go talk to them about the kobolds and goblins. So
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with.
And I seek out a guard and ask him where his leader is. Take me to your leader.
Our leader? Sorry, buddy, he's probably not awake yet. What's the issue, sir? What can I help you with?
You guys had problems
say-
with kobolds or goblins around here?
Some, yeah, they've been attacking passing travelers and causing kind of a ruckus. I mean, you guys just came in with that caravan. Surely you know.
We had some
Yeah,
kobold trouble, and to defer to Orin, and we saw something
yes.
else.
This would be the time, sir. You should probably wake up your captain. We need to have a little chat. I think.
Wait, whoa,
We
whoa,
was
whoa,
fine,
hold on.
Well,
The captain
Tell him what you
will
saw,
be
Orin.
awake in a few hours.
Tell him what you saw,
What's
Orin.
going
We can
on?
tell him later.
Well, I say a few hours won't matter. I'm pretty sure I know exactly where the cause of the trouble is if he wishes to do something about it.
That was 6 hours ago, Orin.
Yes, but the general area should still be the same. I imagine one force runs away, the other one stays where there actually
Oh,
is a base. Of
Okay, tell
enemies.
him what you saw. He still doesn't know what happened.
Yeah, what's going on here, sir? Exactly.
Well, I'm trying to roleplay that I'm tired, by the way, so don't take it the wrong way. He went to the side, and I say I went to investigate the noise. There were
The
kobolds
noise,
attacking
sir?
goblins.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Hold
Thank
on.
you.
I saw kobolds that seemed to be attacking a goblin encampment of some kind. That looked like they were probably defending a cave or a hill or whatever they were.
Wait. You've just given me the best news I can get in the morning. Kobolds were attacking goblins. Fucking
Yes.
awesome. Let them continue.
Yes.
I don't see why I would wake up and piss off my captain and get stuck
'Cause-
scrubbing out bedpans for the rest.
Because I imagine, because this was 6 hours ago, so obviously they're still not going at it.
I would
he
imagine
probably
not.
would send a small force to mop up everything. That would probably be a base of either kobolds or goblins now.
Okay. What exactly did you see a base? Were kobolds attacking a goblin village? Were goblins attacking a kobold village or whatever they live in?
Can I get a look of what I actually saw?
No.
Like they-
You
like
saw
they-
what you saw. If you don't remember it, your tired-ass character doesn't remember
I
it.
say, yeah, that's actually a good point. I say it looked like to me, and mind you, I could only see so far, that the kobolds were attacking a goblin encampment and or cave. I couldn't actually see that whether or not it was a cave or not. But considering where the archers were positioned, I'd say they were probably defending something behind them.
Okay. One moment, sir. And he goes into a guard outpost and comes out relatively quickly with a map and says, "Okay, here's where we are." He points to High Cliff. You said you were 6 hours away, so you were in the woods somewhere between Elgard and here.
Mm-hmm.
So what exactly did you see, sir? You're still not making
Well,
much sense.
I
You saw
traveled-
kobolds attacking goblins. Got that.
I traveled approximately, I'm trying to think, what was it, maybe 15 minutes south of the road,
Okay.
and
so
I
you
was
were
going
south of the
pretty
road.
fast, so you take that for what
Okay.
you will with adjustments, and I slowed down a little bit. And then I saw kobolds attacking goblins, and then
Uh-huh.
it looked like the goblins were defending something, so I'd probably say they're home, whether it's an
Could you
encampment
see?
or cave.
Could you see any cave? There aren't really cliffs in that area. Like, what cave would they be defending, sir?
Maybe it wasn't a cave, maybe it was like a built encampment. I couldn't tell.
Could
It's
you
too bad.
see any buildings?
I saw a campfire, that's about it.
Well, Well, I could make a campfire anywhere in the woods, sir. So you didn't see any structures, you didn't see any caves.
Not that I noticed, no. But
Did-
if the
did
archers
you-
were there, they were positioned to defend something, nonetheless.
What
It's
were
not
they
like you put the
positioned
arch-
on?
A hill, by the looks of it.
Okay.
Or a rising in the ground.
Yeah, you could tell it was a hill because there was
Yeah.
noise of stuff going on behind it.
Yeah, so I say a hill.
Okay. Sir, I appreciate you telling me this, and I appreciate your concern, but like I said, kobolds killing goblins, best news I'm gonna have all day, I'm sure. I'm not sure what we'd be investigating. Like, how
Well, I'm
many
not saying
did
you
you
should
see
investigate it.
approximately?
Saying you should send a small force to mop up whoever won the fight and permanently eliminate the threat.
But there's no guarantee they'll be there, sir. So, I'm not sure what we'd be mopping up. If kobolds were attacking a goblin encampment or vice versa, then whoever won, nice cat. Oh,
Now-
he's so cute.
Is it Black
Oh.
Kitty?
There's
I
a
can't-
kitty.
I can't be serious when there's a kitty on camera.
What?
Okay. Anyway, sorry. Where was I? Yes. We can't be sure they'll still be there. If they were attacking an encampment and succeeded, they'll take what they want and leave. If they were attacking an encampment and failed, then I assume not everyone in the attacking group died. So the ones that left will get reinforcements and come back, and the goblins or whoever was defending was there is probably going to leave because they probably lost a bunch of people and aren't safe there anymore. I'm not sure why we'd send a force. I'll certainly tell my guard captain, give him your name, let him know. Where are you staying, by the way?
Did the inn have a name?
It
It
did.
just chose a random inn.
You didn't catch it
Hmm.
because you were tired and didn't look at the sign.
At that place.
Actually,
It
no,
is dead.
that's not fair. Roll a perception check at -4. 'Cause -5. You haven't slept for quite a while.
5.
You don't remember.
That's
the place
that's my
with the
friend
beds
number.
and the sleepies.
You don't remember
Oh,
the
God,
beds
yeah.
and the sleepies. Yeah.
How big is the town?
It is it's bigger than Elfgard or Palegarden were. It is High Cliff. I'm sorry, I've got to find my notes on this again. So High Cliff is a lot of agricultural, a lot of agricultural, probably about 2K people, 2,100. It's kind of a bigger like shipping stop off, and they do have some lumber industry in the woods nearby. That's helped clear the land for farming.
Hmm.
So I say I can't remember the name of the inn, but it was like one of the closest ones coming
Ooh,
into town. from
I'm
the south.
sorry, cattle. They have a lot of cattle. I missed that note.
Ah, High Cliff.
It's farming, ranching, forestry.
That explains the poop smell.
That explains the poop smell. Durian
Yeah.
wrinkled his nose as soon as they got within a mile.
Absolutely.
Are they
Yeah,
like? Is
sorry.
the town like on a cliff?
It is, yeah. It's higher. Well, it's not a cliff so much as that entire kind of like southeastern edge of the continent is high elevation.
Mm.
Like Silvish, Silvish, Elfgard, High Cliff, and High Crossing are all pretty high elevation. It doesn't really dip low to sea level until Steamport and Randuin's Bay.
Okay.
So it's flat. It's not like hilly. It's just the continental shelf is up at that point.
Yeah, so obviously I don't remember the name of the town if that was such a low roll, right? Or that tavern.
No idea.
I rolled a 5.
Yep, no idea. You have no idea.
So I tell him that I have no idea the name of the town. It was like one of the first ones that we got in from arriving. So I'm sure
Okay.
you could figure out one from there.
Yeah, look, sir. Like I said, I appreciate you telling me. It's good news. this is a good thing. At least you guys didn't get attacked or anything, so that's good. No comment. All right. So yes, I will tell my guard captain. I will let him know what happened. I will let him know that you suggested to send a group, and it'll be up to him what he does. If you wish to talk to him later, sir, you look very tired. I would recommend some sleep.
Yeah.
If you wish to talk to him later today or tomorrow, you're more than welcome to stop by, and he gives you directions to the main guard post hub place.
I make note of it and I just start walking away.
Yes, it's time.
Okay.
Oh, wait
As I
for,
walk away,
wait for
I
me.
say, as I walk away, I mutter, I can't believe I left home for this shit. Leon may have actually been Leon may have actually been right. I keep fucking walking.
You can't believe
Okay.
you left home for what?
No, that was me muttering. No one was supposed to hear it.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Okay.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, you roll a perception check. If
You're
you get it right,
tired. You're not necessarily regulating.
All
your
right.
volume
Oh,
normally.
Nope.
You don't notice anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Continuing on.
I've had bad luck on the rolls today, man.
And I start like,
Yes,
it's
you
noticeable
have.
that I'm pretty grumbling right now.
Okay.
As I just get back to the inn and I
Cool.
go. By the
Orin
way,
left.
I casually reach for my money bag. I want to check like if it feels if it's all there.
Feels like it's all there.
Yeah, like do I notice it being like not as heavy or less amount of bulging?
You don't notice any difference in your money bag. Do you take it all out and count it?
When I actually get into my room, I do.
Okay. All right. That's really funny. Okay, you're on your way back to the tavern. Cabin, you were saying something to the guard as Orin's stomping off. Did you have anything else you
Oh.
want to talk to him about?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, he says,
I'm just gonna follow Arn as soon as he leaves.
okay,
I want to make sure that I also have enough for what I'm going to do in the morning.
okay.
Or when I wake up, it's still the same day.
Yeah,
Yeah, how
it's-
does the sleep stuff work now?
well, it's about...
Matt and Arthur went to sleep, so
Yeah, so
I went to sleep.
probably
so
I
did
went
I.
to sleep.
6, 4, 7, 5. So it's probably about 6 in the morning at this point. Everyone else just went to sleep.
Okay.
Bedtime.
So when I get into my room, I put my medium shield in front of the door so that if someone opens my door,
Okay.
it falls. So it's not.
Do
It's
you
not
also-
directed
do
Durian,
you
by the way.
also-
This is common stuff. It's a
Yeah.
trick I use to not be surprised by assailants. Just
Yep.
so you know.
Okay. Do you also have
If
a
the
key?
door
Do you
opens
like
inward,
lock the door?
Outward, rather.
Oh, I lock the door, but like if someone
okay.
picks the lock open and they open the door, my shield's gonna go flop still.
Orin's paranoid when he's tired.
Owen,
Okay.
Owen is a trained fighter and he knows. That
Do I
when
notice
he's
any of
sleeping,
this
he's
as
gonna
we're
roll.
walking back?
Well, no, because he does it after he enters his room and locks the door. So
Yeah.
no, you don't notice
But I-
that.
Well,
Beforehand,
that's
he
the
was
thing.
like
Owen puts his
checking it.
shield
Like,
at the door.
is my
He
my
puts
money
his
still
sword
here?
next to his bed, so he can't be,
Okay.
unarmed.
Okay.
It's a simple thing that he does.
Okay.
It's not directed at anyone.
He's just really paranoid.
You do that. Do you count your money right away or go to sleep?
I count my money first, that way I have a
Your
rough idea of
money's
what I
all
can do.
there.
Why are you
Yeah.
counting it? What?
You know, I'm counting it to make
much
sure
money
what
do
I
I
can do
have?
tomorrow is.
Yeah. How much money do I have?
It's just
Oh,
like me
pretty good.
checking my finances, type thing.
Jimmy, you see
then I
that
go to
message I sent?
Me.
Where'd you send me the message?
Right after you PM me. Alright, anyone else do anything? Cabin, go right to bed.
I go to bed.
Okay. Amareth goes to bed. Durian goes to bed. Everyone goes to bed. Matt and Arthur go to bed. Everyone wakes up, slightly fucked up sleep schedule, but you get up. It is probably, let's see, you came in, went to bed at probably 5 or 6 in the morning, depending on if you talk to the guard. You probably all wake up around noon thinking that, alright, you can go to bed and get a normal sleep schedule again later. So you're up at noon.
Alright, so as soon as I wake up, I put my armor and stuff on, obviously, grab my
Yeah.
shield, grab my sword. If I see the group, I say I'll be back in a second, I have a quick errand to run, and I'll have lunch afterwards, and I literally just
Okay.
Boom, right out.
Okay, wait, are you going to get a bow?
Yeah, if you want to come on, man.
Yes, I will join you.
Okay. So you two go for.
A Fletcher, I
God.
believe the term was.
Yeah, you find one of them.
Or a Bowyer or a Fletcher. It's like basically the same thing.
You find one.
Okay. Gaben, yours is probably the easiest to do. Would you like to get your one out of the way first?
Yes.
So you walk in the door. You
What do
see,
you? Hello.
You see an elven man
Ah,
behind
this is
the
perfect.
behind the counter, and he looks at you, smiles, and says, "Good day, gentlemen. Come in.
I give him the
How
elf
can I help
nod.
you?" You give. He returns the elf nod. 150% effect.
Okay. I tell him I'm in the market for a longbow. I had an embarrassing accident that I don't really want to talk about, and I need a new one.
Well, my friend, the best warriors, every now and then, sit on their longbow and break it. It happens.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
So, what type of longbow are you looking for? The standard? And he pulls out a pretty normal-looking longbow, looks like your old one looked like, and
Mhm.
starts, talking up its qualities and hands it over to you, lets you test the tensile strength, and so on and so forth. It's a normal bow.
Okay. I get.
He says this
So-
this model will run you 75 gold.
It's a fine bow. Is there anything else in the longbow category you have?
Well, I do have this one here, and he pulls out, kind of fishes around and back, pulls out an even nicer longbow. It's rather well polished, well made, and it is a masterwork longbow.
Masterwork longbow.
Yep. And that one will run you a cost, which I will look up now. And he, shows it to you. The balance is amazing. It's a pretty awesome longbow.
Think Masterwork's like double value?
No. It is an extra 300 on top of the value. So that is 375. Mechanically, it adds an extra +1 to hit. And it can be enchanted later
Yes.
Holy shit.
with magical properties, if you so find someone willing and able to enchant it.
Please tell me he has that now.
Okay.
Yep, so you have 375. He says this one will cost you about 375 gold.
All right. Do you have these two longbows you have?
They are, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right. Orin's with me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's there.
Yeah.
Orin, you're watching.
I kind of like turn to him and be like, well, I can get the masterwork bow. This is quiet, so the shop person can't hear us.
I
how
mean,
much-
you're standing pretty close to him. Like, do you go a distance?
I mean, yeah, we
and-
kind of walk away from the desk or whatever.
Okay.
Not
yeah, he's
outside,
like,
but
yeah. Feel free to discuss it, gentlemen.
yeah. Thank you.
Uh,
We'll take a few minutes.
I sort of look at him and like, do you have enough to purchase it, my friend?
Yeah. I can
Seems
purchase
like a pretty good
375. I mean, do you
I
think
mean,
should I try to hit him at 350? See if he'll go for that. I don't know.
you can try the bargaining down a little bit, sure.
Alright.
Maybe if we do our purchase together, he may discount us a little bit as a little bit of a bulk order of sorts. I could try asking that when I do my one, because my one's going to be a very special order.
Well, you're gonna buy that bow. He's gonna string it for you, right?
It'll be one of the things like he has to make the bow type thing.
If you're
Oh,
talking
okay.
composite longbow, yeah, he has to actually build one.
Oh, okay. Build from scratch. Okay. Alright. Well, yeah,
so
go
it'll
ahead,
take a little bit of effort.
Go ahead and ask him about that and see what maybe we can do that at the
Oh,
little bundle.
I also ask you, were you planning to buy anything else?
That's pretty much it.
You just wanted the bow, so you're not going to like. There's nothing really else you need that you might want to save your gold for, or your money.
I mean, eventually at some point, but right now I think I need a bow, and this would be nice.
Okay, well, give me a second, and I'll see what I can do with mine.
Okay.
And if he's happy with like giving us a slight discount because we're spending so much, then bonus to us. And I say, excuse me, friend, I did not catch your name.
God damn it, you guys.
Sorry, no.
It's
You
Bob.
polite
just have a bunch
Dude,
of names
it's
right
not you.
now.
It's polite conversation because I'm trying to make this work.
Bob
you
the
don't have to
shopkeeper.
do that. I will understand if you don't ask everyone's name. My name is Azael, friend.
Azael, my friend's
You
very
have to
interested.
cross that one off too, jackass.
Sorry. Azael, my friend's quite interested in the bow, and I have a very specialized order that I'd like attending to. Would you be willing to offer us like a small discount for the bulk order? Like, I know for a fact that I'll be spending quite a bit myself.
What exactly are you interested in, sir?
Well,
Are you looking for a bow as well?
Yes, friend. I'm looking for a longbow that can match my strength, and at this
Bulk
time, I
order.
casually take off the
Ah.
platings on my shoulder and my arms just to give him a good detail
Yeah,
of like how
it's-
strong it needs to be.
Well, I mean, he would have to. He can't just look at your arms and know how strong you are.
you know what I mean?
is-
Like I'm
Yeah.
giving him an idea of, you know. What I
Yeah,
mean?
you're. Okay, he sees that you're a rather strong fellow.
Yeah.
Says, well, I understand. Yes, I can certainly build you a composite longbow, and he has you test out some, tensile measuring equipment he has there, and my God, no, I'm trying to multitask. Okay,
And,
so he starts looking at, takes your measurements and says, you're a strong one.
Yes.
I could build you a composite longbow, but it would be pricey.
Yes, I know, friend. That's why I was wondering if we were to both get hit my friend by that nice bow that you have, and
Mhm.
this composite bow, would you be willing to offer like a minor slight discount for such a purchase of like such a extraordinary gold purchase of sorts? Like not a huge discount, but a minor one.
I can see
ask
what I
about the
can
boys.
do, but the composite longbow you're asking for, sir, would be right around 500 gold.
Yes. I don't ask that you discount my bow. I just mean my friend's bow.
Okay, so you're fine with the 500 gold cost?
Yes. Like because I'm paying 500 gold. Willing to pay 500 gold. would you be
Yes.
willing to-
I could give your friend a slight discount. You order a composite longbow. I will need half the cost down up front to make sure I can purchase the materials, start the work. It takes a couple of days to build something like this.
We'll be in town.
Okay. All
Really
right.
definitely days.
In that case, I could easily knock off, let's say 25 gold off of your friend's bow.
I give a look at Cave and I say, you fine with that?
Yeah.
Alright, so I actually pull out the 500. Like I know he only needs half, but I'm keen set on purchasing this thing, so I'm gonna give him the full amount. And show him I'm very serious.
Says, well, thank you, sir. The work will take about 2 days, 2 full days. So, be sure to come back on the 3rd day, or I suppose the evening of the 2nd day, if you so wish. So that would be not tomorrow, but the next day would be in the evening. You could pick it up.
Okay.
That's what he explains to you. Yes, thank you, and you, sir.
Yes.
He's looking for you to pay for your
Yes.
purchase.
Here is your
350.
350.
Okay. Thank you,
25
sir.
gold discount.
And I take my bow.
By the way, can we sell the small bow, my short bow, in the process?
Yeah,
It's
you
yours,
you
sir.
sell the
No, wait. Before I say that, do you want to keep that as a backup, as a bob?
It's a bub.
as a
You know
bub.
what? I'll have to rethink that because I'll have to shift some other stuff around. Can we keep it for tonight and then maybe we can sell it tomorrow?
That's alright. I don't mind keeping it for myself as a bob. Actually, it's maybe not a bad idea.
Okay, you should keep it then because you can carry everything. I can't.
I sort of laugh when he says that. I say, "Come on, friend, I'll chat you to a drink."
No, I'll buy a drink. You got me a discount.
It's I guess he gets his bow if he just casually stroll out.
Yeah, I take my bow. I don't leave it there.
Yep. Oh yeah, of course. You just paid for it, so here's 350 gold. See ya.
And now I cry the
You
fact
grab
that I've
you
got
grab your bow.
Yeah.
Okay.
After we walk out, I say, Aaron, I sure hope that shopkeeper's still here in 2 days.
I laugh. Well, if he's not, he's gonna get chased halfway across the world.
I mean, all right. If he's gone though, he'll be gone. So, but
I'll find it.
he seems like he's gonna stick around. He seems like he's a honest man.
And I guess we head back to the inn unless he's got anything else he wants to do.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean everyone's awake right now, so while they're doing this, anyone else have anything else to do?
Nope.
Okay.
When Orin gets back, I just watch him walk around the room.
He watches me. Right.
Okay.
Hey, dude.
Your eyes follow him.
No, it's like I'm not like trying to
As
hide
his
it. I'm just
muscles just
watching
start instantly like pulsating.
What is pulsating?
What?
My muscles, like, they go flexing and everything.
Okay, so you're
Oh,
flexing your
flexing.
muscles at Durian.
Oh.
Durian is
that could've
rolling
been a
his
lot
eyes
more
at you.
awkward.
As soon as you
No, I
start
believe
flexing your
you
muscles,
said
I just kind of like,
pulsate.
oh, okay. I
That's
walk away
different.
from
And
the
remember,
It's a joke. by
Amrith
the way,
has
that
the
actually-
rod right now, so.
Okay.
Okay. I walk over
Alright.
to the rest of the party. I got a bow.
Awesome. Don't break this one.
I really hope I don't.
Took it right, the words right out of my mouth.
I rather like this one.
And I'll
What's
actually
so
take
special about this one?
Well, it's very finely crafted. If you can see, it's I guess it's a step up.
Yeah, and you show her your bow, Amareth. As an elf, you trained with bows, and you can tell it's pretty effing nice.
Nice.
Okay. Are we all at the?
I'm
Are we
proud
all
of you, friend.
Are we
pat him
all
on the back.
here in the inn?
Yeah, unless anyone else went to do anything.
Oh no! Well, last time I checked, you were shouting me a drink, so I'm obviously there.
Yeah.
With you.
Okay.
And
Well,
then I
I
quickly lean in and say,
Oh,
I buy
I'm
Orin-
down.
buy Orin a drink. Actually,
And,
I'll buy drinks for everyone. I guess.
I'll
You're
put,
so
I'll,
happy you got a new bow.
I am. I'm spreading the wealth, so I'll buy drinks for everyone. And like once we have our drinks, I'll turn to Orin and say, Orin, we have to talk about you running off last night.
I went to investigate a noise. I wouldn't necessarily call it running off.
Well, you left the party in the middle of the night, alone. When we're paid to
I
guard.
asked you to come with me.
Okay, but don't do that. Don't walk off alone. If we're gonna agree to do something as a party, we should do that, but don't go off alone.
And I say there was no trouble or no problem just investigating and coming back.
There,
Like,
there
we knew
wasn't.
where the-
There wasn't this time, and it was fine. And I guess we learned more about some dealings here, but they could have been a lot of things. Like
Well,
we should,
it's
we
better
should,
to
we
know
should talk
than
about
not
these
know.
things way more in depth before you just start walking off.
Yes, and I'll agree, and I'll also state that knowing and not knowing, it's better to know than to not know. You know this, right? As a ranger.
I don't think you're quite understanding what we're saying here.
I know where you're
Amrith,
going
Durian, back me up here a little bit.
I feel like you're arguing with Yoda.
No, that did not know.
Orin, here's
You
the
could have
deal.
been killed. There could have been a lot of things over there, and
And
on top of that, right now we're bound to be protecting Arthur. He's paying us
Well-
to do that.
I look at it this, my friend. If I didn't go over there and see what I saw and then told the party, we could have still been
Oh.
there.
Who?
Yes, we could have.
That was Emerald.
Orin,
In
I
which case, we
think
could have been caught in the middle of it.
your heart and your heart and your sword arm are in the right place. Your head was in absence last night. And- And even when we went off to go rescue a town, we did it as a party, and I think we are better off. I'm going to stall for a second so Amaranth rejoins us. You back?
There she is.
You're muted, but that's okay. Yeah, it auto mutes when you rejoin. But I was saying, Orin last night. Just reiterating, Amaranth, that Orin last night you thought with your sword and your heart rather than your head, and I'm not going to get myself killed or jeopardize this contract that we have because of what maybe you thought we ought to have done with some unknown thing in the middle of the night. I think that the information we knew was we were safe with the wagons, we had the better numbers, not wandering around blind in a dark forest with people who make enough sound to be heard a mile off. I think we were better off just waiting. And
for starts, I didn't fight with my sword. I actually fought with my head. I looked at the situation and came back.
no,
It's not as if I went in there going, slay them all!
I
I'm
don't
just
know
saying,
what
You
which-
wanted to,
I'm not
though.
doubting your tale.
the information you
However,
brought
I'm
back
just saying
was
that
good.
It's not about what the result was. It was the reasons you went about it, and it showed a lack of judgment that I think we're just better off doing things together than we are doing them separately.
Like, we very well could have stayed there for a little bit and discussed to go investigate that as it continued, but you just walked off, like, within 5 minutes.
Well, my problem was that staying there and discussing it didn't help the situation, and that time we spent discussing it.
It does help,
we
because
could have been attacked.
we come to an agreement together as a party.
Plus, I'm pretty sure your battle training would know we were better off being able to pick the ground on which to fight and not
Yes.
to fight blind in the forest.
And my battle training also suggests that you know what we're up against before making such decisions when possible. That's why I went to investigate and not engage. I understand, friend, it's better to know what you're fighting. I understand where you're going with it. It's better to know what you're up against and then being surprised.
I
Understand?
don't think you're understanding us. We understand what you wanted to do and what you came back with us. But as a party, we need to talk about this. In a group setting, we can talk about it, and you can tell us about why it's good to go do that. But you can't just walk out there on your own after 5 minutes of, oh, there's something out there, well, I'm going to go out. Like, we very well could have talked about it and decided to go see it. I don't know if we'd live it or not because you walked off and left us there.
Well, I asked if you guys wanted to come.
And then
said
you just
no.
walked out there. I'm not saying that we know more about battle or what we shouldn't have found out or not. I'm just saying don't walk off there again without that. That's like coming to a decision first. And we're
We
part of a
all
part.
have
We're part of a party now. We have to come to party decisions about these things.
We have all taken knocks, but for all of your brawn and your good sense in battle, Orin, you also have been knocked down the hardest and for the longest. I do think that you need us as much as we need you around. You're an integral part of the group, and if people are not going to agree to go, then I agree with Caben that we should talk about it and come to a decision and concur. Otherwise, this group will just, eventually one of us will get hurt more than Amaranth can call upon her god to help us.
When we're in a
That's
party, there's
Roll
sometimes when
diplomacy check. Bam.
when we make
No, I don't
decisions or
actually.
do things that maybe not one of us thinks is the best thing to do, but you're still a young fighter and a skilled fighter, but there's when we come to a party to make decisions, there's some things we have to do together, whether you like it or not.
In other words, you need us as much as we need you. Therefore, splitting the group is not a good idea.
Never split.
Especially when we started this party. I remember when you met me in that bar so many weeks ago, whatever it was.
Yeah.
But we
It was about 2 weeks ago, actually.
we had agreed we were both looking for a party to stick together with that had a healer incorporated, and that's very
That'd
important.
be me.
Yeah.
That means you
Anyway.
shouldn't walk away from me.
Well,
So
I'll keep it in
I
mind.
don't want to keep on like
Say we should.
talking out in the circles, but just keep that in mind. Let us talk things out more.
hmm
If these are bigger
just
if these are
in
bigger
mind that-
issues, we can talk about it again. But just we should be
In the
making
future,
group
well,
decisions.
In the future, then we should all go as a group to investigate it.
We
But we
should
shouldn't
make a
diddle
decision
around.
together as a group. maybe we'll investigate, maybe we won't. We'll decide that at the time.
Owen sighs a little bit and just goes to drink.
Come,
Alright.
friends.
All right, we're in agreement.
Let us get another round. If this one's on me.
Oh,
It's
Durian
like
buys
4 in the
around.
afternoon, isn't it?
Yeah,
At this time, by the way, Owen's
I mean,
goes
it's
in
like
the whisper.
1 or 2 actually. It's because you got up at noon. I'll say 2 because they went out, bought bows, came back. 2 o'clock.
Yeah, also slightly lean in and whisper to Caven and say, by the way, you know that bow that I ordered?
Yes.
Just a heads up, if you break your bow again, you're not going to be able to use this bow.
I'm. If
You still have your short bow, by the way.
Yeah, I know, like you can use the
Chose
short bow,
not
but I
to,
mean,
so.
this bow, you literally won't be able to wield.
Nope.
Not that I'm saying I wouldn't let you use it. I'm saying you're not going to be physically capable of using. Yes,
You
it's a
ain't
Well
strong
noted.
enough.
That's fine. That's fine. I have no intentions to break this bow, my friend.
I'll drink to that.
Oren chuckles a little bit and just drinks.
Cool.
You know what, Oren?
Well,
if you
guys,
break your bow, you can't use mine. So.
Well,
I'm just
instead
kidding.
of comments with bow,
I'm just
right,
kidding.
I technically could.
I'm just kidding.
You know,
All right, guys. I think that's a good place to wrap it up for the night.
I concur.
Very interesting stuff happening this week. I
I'm
like it.
getting my cups at lumber.
Kobolds,
hooray!
man.
Kobolds, man. Kobolds.
Even Gregor would be jealous of those ones you rolled,
And
man.
oh my gosh, dude.
You
Yeah.
really did become Bregor the
Bregor.
Ranger this week.
He broke his bow a couple times.
Oh,
He
actually, that's kind of
snapped
funny.
one. He snapped the magic bow, like
He
the.
I still
Broken
can't believe I
snap
broke
bow.
my 2 ones in a row.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
He came pretty well. I'm still finishing. 'cause I'm
Two
leaving.
two ones in a row, and then you failed the last save.
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah.
the break. You rolled 1 on the attack, 1 on the original save, and then you failed your second save, and that's a broken bow.
Personally, I think that we should all go out to the dollar store and buy our own party hat, and if you roll a nat 1, you have to wear it as like a dunce cap until someone else
Actually,
rolls a 1.
Allison, I love this
wait,
idea.
Wait. I've got an idea that I actually addressed this in the party. If anyone critically fails like that again, we should have like a little jar. And every time someone does it, we put a gold coin in, and whoever critically succeeds, like does something really awesome. I'm trying not to say it in metagame terms. They
Yeah.
get the jar. So basically, if
So
you
a party
get a
jar.
critical 1,
Party jar.
yeah, party jar. If you get a critical 1, you put a gold point in. If you get a 20, a natural 20, you get to keep what's in the jar and start
Well,
again.
It would have to.
You can suggest that to the characters.
Yeah.
I don't know. Durian seems to really love his money and not want to part with
I
it.
feel like
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I broke my bow. Now I have to put gold in this jar so I can't buy something.
Durian loves to chase for money. He doesn't mind it leaving his fingers, though.
That's a good way to put it. All right, guys. I have got to work tomorrow, so I
I've
need
got
to
to
get
like
running.
sleep and things.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
got to
I'll be
like
like,
sleep
and
and
go.
stuff.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I'm not like an elf. I can't just rest for 4 hours and like meditate. And
Oh, wouldn't that be
I'd-
frickin' awesome?
Yeah.
Whoa, there he goes.
Oh,
All right.
he was like, "Bye, guys. Don't want to talk to you."
All right, I guess we'll.
Now I'm Dorian in the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Goes to sulk off in a corner.
yeah, he
Alright,
said his friend
viewers.
was going to be here any minute, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Viewers, if you
yeah,
want to
Captain,
check us
thanks
out,
Thanks
Oh,
for
he's back.
rushing
we're
off.
streaming.
See you
Yeah,
later,
that was
Twitch.
that was
I
my
think it's
bad.
just
I
us now.
won't.
I
I-
closed the wrong
Yeah, it's
tab.
like just us now.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
won't.
we
I
hear you guys.
won't be late usually in the future. That was weird. My bad.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
good.
that's
Alright,
that's
so-
all right.
One on traffic, that's for sure.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was pretty
next
funny.
session is
So
Wednesday.
many ones.
Wait,
Or are
what?
we skipping a week?
Wednesday?
Well, the next session.
It's
Well,
it's
either you or
Monday.
Tuesday.
Oh yeah,
sorry,
Tuesday.
no,
for
no,
me.
No,
no.
it's your Tuesday or
No,
Monday.
it's your
Yeah,
Tuesday.
that's right. Yeah, sorry. I'm missing a day up here.
You
Yeah.
again, future people.
Nope,
I mean,
nope.
I understand you're in Australia, but
Yeah.
Also, actually,
the time difference is getting larger.
I think next week I will. We can do it through Skype if you guys want to do that. If it's easier
What
for
are you
Skype.
playing? Thrown
Oh,
down.
you have. But does that work? Does only one person need?
Only
Skype
one person
Premium?
has to have
Only
it.
one person does.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that works. I'm fine with
I
that.
actually don't mind trying that, seeing how it works, seeing what the quality is.
I mean, I was
Sure.
pretty surprised with this cool Roll20 in the app thing, which is nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
like
is nice. I
But we-
wouldn't go to toe for the Hangout app, but I like that it's in the same window.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it is cool.
But I'm down. We can do Skype, see how that works.
Yeah, we can check it
Yeah,
out,
That's
see how
fine.
it's different.
Cool.
So it'd be your guys' 11th, my 12th.
Yes.
Just to make sure we got
Yep.
the thing.
Yeah.
And then it's the normal time. See, we just had frickin' daylight savings time, so I
Yeah,
don't
so
know how to convert this.
That's right. I just have to add an hour basically.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
Okay. All
So
right.
I'll
I
change it.
will. Yeah, I will check in as soon as I get home from work and let you know the exact hour that we're
Yeah.
planning on playing.
Yeah.
So everyone can make next week then.
Monday.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yep.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, guys. I had a lot of fun tonight, and
I will
Yeah.
say I can. The Monday the 18th is my monthly commitment, so we might want to move that
to
evening.
the Friday. Or to the evening, whichever one works.
The 18th.
So the week after. We don't have to decide right now, but I'm just letting
Yeah.
everyone know right now that the 18th
Yeah.
I'll be tied up.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, well, you can figure that out like on the next one. So it'll be
Yeah,
a lot closer
yeah.
towards it.
Is
Exactly.
anyone? Okay, never mind. I was looking at what time like Thanksgiving was going to be, but it's on a Thursday, so it doesn't matter. It's always on a Thursday.
always.
Just out of curiosity, once again, I don't have to change my arrows for this new bow that I'm getting as well, or. Just wanna
No.
double check.
Arrows are arrows are arrows.
Sweet.
At least
Just
in
wanna
my
make sure.
world.
Yeah, I know there's like sheath arrows and other arrows. and it's
Yeah,
just-
fuck that. I have a hard enough time just ticking down whenever you guys use one. I'm not keeping track of different types of arrows. They all work equally well in a bow.
Sweet. That's all I need to know.
Crossbow bolts are different though.
All right, guys.
Yep. Thanks again, guys. A lot of
Sleepy
fun
time
tonight.
for us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See you all next week.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
See you
I'll
guys.
in a couple
Bye.
days.
Bye.
Guys.
Ooh, stop streaming.